Welcome to the fastest chaos Silver League. In the first ever match of said Silver League, we have Legend playing as the Slavs, and as he likes to style himself, as the Slavs King. See if he can make it work here. In the south, we have PatataMaxtex, who is making some buildings closer to the TC as he did previously, but still the house is far too far away. And still leaving odd farming spaces. I specifically sent him a message before the set to not do that. Well, I didn't say that, I guess. Playing as the Portuguese is PatataMaxtex, my RM teammate. And he is in the teal and very forward castled by Legend already. And I think I need to change something in the sound. Prediction is up. Silver League or rank? How do I always forget a scene? I always advertise tournaments instead of my own tournament. I feel like it never happens that I have the logo of my own tournament on, but not the one of the other. I'm just too nice. I'm sure I still have the Brotherhood of Empire Wars logo somewhere as well. Because that tournament is still ongoing. Like, it is even longer wait for the finals than in a coming tournament. But that isn't true, because for one coming tournament final we're still waiting, I guess. Since 2 years, because it never happened. Patata defending the first raids quite nicely here. Cavalier with Slavs. I think it's a waste of gold in general, especially against the help start from the Portuguese player. So it isn't looking too bad for Patata. Legend should be the big favorite here in the match, right? I'm just like a bit casting this as a prelude to the quarterfinals in an hour. But let's see, maybe Patata can make it exciting. Adding a back TC and some gold TCs. Has to cast it. One at least protecting this gold. Would like to see cast here. Patata even with the heavier counter rate. Let's go. Yes, put it on. I would put it on if the finals would happen. That was a short prediction. Was that 5 minutes? Or do we have another person who likes 2-minute predictions? Nobody does. Nobody ever bets in these. But also my mods don't read mod chat. Or the pinned messages. Even there, I tell them to. Kind of stable game so far, but Siege Runner just should change that. Well, I mean, we do have like great bombard cannons. But yeah, 2 minutes because the game started quickly. Yeah, there's no reason to go for 2-minute predictions. 2-minute predictions don't work. I've never seen a 2-minute prediction in my life where more than one person bet. That's not true. I've seen like 5 out of 200 where more than one person bet. It's better that the game's over before the prediction and you cancel it than making a 2-minute prediction, because 2-minute prediction doesn't. Very clear opinion on that. We should put it to 3 minutes? Yeah, that's only 2 and 5. So it has to be 5. Always. Patata gets bombard cannons, so it shouldn't be too bad for him actually. Yes. Oh, 10 bombard cannons in one siege workshop. That's a bit painful. The second one was never built. We need some more siege workshop, and I want to see wood eco, something that the Portuguese really need. Something that isn't Patata's strongest suit of making wood eco in time. Oddly, it's better with farms than with wood, even though wood is much easier. But I mean, if you can get a death ball together with enough bombard cannons, it's maybe not the worst thing for hordes. The problem is all our bombard cannons. No, it's 15 in one siege workshop. Oh no. But he's not housed. He's not housed. In the last set I saw of him, he was housed a lot. So we're fixing a mistake. We're inventing new ones. Great, it's all shots by Legend on Patata's guts. Where's Patata's eco? Here's 29 on gold. He needs wood. Some of it is idle. He's got more wills, yeah, but Legends wills are working more, I think. Well, he also has some items. Legend is going for farms now. Legends rest are looking way better though, right? I mean, food and gold are looking quite alright for Patata, but wood is the big issue, because Portuguese need wood on everything. He's setting stables now. Finally, a bombard cannon made it out of that one seed workshop. Still didn't add any more. The queue is full on that seed workshop, so if we really need wood, we could DQ them. But I think even more than wood, we need bombard cannons, so we shouldn't DQ them, but queue them in different workshops. I mean, they're getting out there. Arquebus is really helpful at taking down a SO. And he does have some heavy deer, some organ guns still, even though he lost quite some there. This is actually looking... I don't want to call it even, like the map position is much better for Legend. There's a lot of relics on this map. So it isn't just Arabia, it's Arabia with more relics. A runestone with more relics. I need to go taking out the traps as well. And Patata isn't overextending. Like, I don't know, Portuguese just kinda need only one army. It's not the most important thing for them to expand over the map. If push comes to shove, you can make Pretoria, I guess. See John around here. Where are the bombard cannons? Where are the bombard cannons? And behind the traps. Should eventually find the SO. Do find this one. But now the boyas are coming. I think the boyas can probably clean this up for Legend. Yeah, one can's also not really shooting the right targets now. Traps are getting cleaned. A little bit of a slower push might be in order. How's our siege workshop doing? Still a lot of bombards in that. Patata now with wood economy. We can't complain about that anymore. 68. I mean, one more and it would be nice. Now we have a nice wood eco. And emptying the food though. Heavily going into light cav without having food eco. Just because we had the food but not the wood. Now we have the wood but not the food. Whereas Legends eco looks... could use a bit more farms, but otherwise looks balanced. Maybe a bit too big though at 140. Still queuing 30, so Legend is going for 170 wills. And forward castle, which might lose him some wills, which would be good for him. And yeah, that's the spot where I said at the start that I would want to see a castle from Patata. And I think he had one there, then it got killed. And Patata with the early GG. Something we've also seen of him before. Yes. Same pop. Army on the right. I don't know. Besides the one siege workshop, Patata is kind of fine. Castle is a bit annoying, but yeah, if he had more siege workshops, he can put it back. And it end. Didn't it already end after 2 minutes? Can the prediction end? Sounds like the prediction is torturing you. 391 kills for Legend. And more eco, more or less collected by Patata. Mainly wood though. But we needed wood. I called for wood eco. And I think we could have played on. I think we definitely should keep trying in this position. General rule of thumb, only resign if you're under 100 pop. The result was Legend. And let's go into the next one. Which is Franks versus Malians. Oh boy, that should be fantastic for Patata. Holy. Are we doing respectively now? No, we're loading in. And yeah, I think that's in many respects great for the Malians. Map-wise though, we do have water. Both civs are getting heavy demo. I think water might even be good for Franks, because at least they're equally good. And they have Galleon, which could be helpful here on the long water. It isn't that long of water, that's the main central part. So I think with Camels, Patata should be able to do something here. It's also 7 stable start by the Frank player, which I think is a little bit odd. You don't have these here generally as the Franks. I think it's more of a help Axeman, maybe even help. Then later Paladin. You want to make caps against the initial Camels, in my opinion, as the Frank. Whereas the Malians are perfectly happy to go for Camels here as long as there's Behemoth coming. Those should also help against him. Legend kind of taking it through, losing some HP, but there's 300 HP. Patata's Behemoth kills a Dogville. Patata already 4 dogs up. This is a good start for Patata. Prediction is up. And the Camels should also take great engagements here with Farimba. Where's the Behemoth? The Behemoth is in with the army. It's not attacking the villagers. Boy. And Patata 1-to-1 eco KD, so I guess the Behemoth did kill a villager, or rather the Paladins, and the Behemoth killed a Dogville. Early cannon gains maybe a bit too optimistic, but the demos are coming out. Legend owns only 1 dog. Patata heavily jumping on that now with the 2 gains. Maybe Patata can get a very important point here in the group stage for potential tiebreaker score. And he has more population than his generally favored opponent. Oh, it's pausing because I wrote him. Okay, I shouldn't give hints, I guess.
Yes.
Not admin concerts. Yeah. Prediction is up, and Patata. Potato has bet on Patata. Shouldn't Potato always bet on Patata? I mean, you're both potatoes. Walls have been broken by a potato, and we don't see too many Halberdiers. 23 Halberdiers only on the field, so I think this might actually, even though it's under a castle, be a good fight for Monsieur Maxtex. But it's too many units by the Franks, and Frank Paladins still are Frank Paladins, so it is a little bit, or it is a little bit of a waste for the main player here. And TC's coming up for Patata. Villager count once again ahead for the German. Legend has a market and has used it as well, I think. That only showed us that. Oh, maybe it didn't. Oh, it didn't use it. Good bet against the slaves game is playing slaves. That's a good point. Water control from Patata, but can't do too much of that. Now he's queuing cannon gains, but it's only like regular cannon gains. And Legend is remassing a fleet here. Does Patata know about that? He doesn't, but he feels it. He is going there. And he is denying some expansion here as well. And here come the heavy demo trains, some galleons by Legend, who he's trying to mass. The cannon gain as well. They might all get bada-boomed. Are they? Will they? What are the demos doing? What? What was that just passing? That wasn't a just passing moment. That was a just passing minute. And now they're coming from the back, but they're all dying because they're coming one by one. No! What happened to the camels on the left side? I guess they somehow died as well. More demos here. Patata still has more like control, but this new docking place by Legend It's now looking certainly much better with the 2 castles and that weird run-by situation there. They could have been so good, and it was so bad. And I don't think we really want to fight Galley versus Galley here. So, as there aren't many demos by Legend, maybe add fires? I'm not sure. And cannons now, the choice by the Malians. Just thinking, better lose to X-Men. Which might be true, I don't actually know who wins between Get-Betters and X-Men. Kinda looking forward to that though. Legend with the counter rates there. It started all so well for Patata, but I think the experience of Legend might work now. We don't see any camels anymore. Patata is badly out of gold. Where is a market? I don't see a market at all. But great demo shots on the Paladins. And Legend's fleet very idle here. So Patata still with decent control, just with gold issues, and I'm very surprised that nobody's using the market. Legend sold 500 wood now at least. Patata's War Galley fleet. Divini against the Paladins. Queue completely empty by PatataMaxtex. Now queues 3 camels. Yeah. You kind of always, especially in these non-mirror matches, you always want to make the market. Because he could like do something. Right now he's just waiting for gold. He doesn't have any barracks to queue pikemen, I guess. Cannon gains are dying. Fast fire is being added by the Franks. Would prefer rather to see them by the Malians, since the Malians don't get Galleon. Castle might be denied here. War Galley aren't the greatest units, but I guess War Galley with Bracer and Chemistry could be okay, even though Malians don't even get Bracers. These War Galleys are really shit. That castle, 2 villagers won't out-repair 2 trebuchets, so looks like Legend, after a start that didn't look too hot, is stabilizing. And we are kind of starting to share the map 50-50. Now comes the big Frankish armada. A bit reluctant. And the Malians. Not really a naval civilization. Besides getting heavy demo, which is fine for DM if you just like cross the water, establish the foothold, or just killed with camels. I guess Legend had too much production. And the Heaviliers are meat shielding the ships as well. This looks like a very good engagement for the Franks. Also, throwing X-Men kind of good against ships. Like the immediate damage seems to be great. I mean, it's also only War Galley, right? So, where are the demos? The demos are cute. We might see some nice shots here in a sec. Come on. Want to see some shots on some X-Men. Now the flags are there, which should tell Legend to back the F off. He doesn't and loses quite some galleons. Still Legend staying in danger territory. Desperately wants to push with those 2 trebuchets. Patata hammering up a castle at home. Resources are looking fantastic for the teal player. Population space though heavily in favor for Legend. And I'm fearing a bit that Patata might throw the towel here again, even though he's completely fine and in the game. Especially with some nice demo shots. Not the greatest ones, but I think good enough to push this back. Farm eco looking better for Legend. So, yeah, map positioning wise, small advantage for Legend. Resources for Siege Hunters are looking great here. Would also help against the ships, I think, more than the War Galleys. I think you play this demo as O on water, or at least on this strip of the water, and try to ignore the rest of it. As the Malian. There are some siege workshops placed, so Patata also thinking about siege just now, clears up the middle and evens out the game again. 160 population to 178, getting closer. And the Gebetto are doing better than the hand cannons. More mobile, can save them easier, even though their HP isn't the greatest. Damage output, also I think better, because their fire rate is way higher. Light cav rates now, just in the middle of the barracks. Could probably try to go to the gold here. That was a good few minutes for Patata. Turned the game around there with the demo shots. Looking at this castle. It's a transport ship! Legend is transporting Patata's Island with 2 castles. No, with 2 villagers and a castle. So we have a landing. We do have an attack as well, or rather raiding. I'm not sure what I think of raiding with camels. I think that's a bit too much gold investment. Better raid though. Okay, finding quite some villagers here on the gold villagers. Not really the thing that Legend is lacking though. He is rather overboomed at 150, so the raids probably helping Legend more than they have Patata. Where is the siege? Where is the push? Where are the trebuchets? We had a trebuchet emoji for that during Valhalla. I made it for exactly that reason, for like Silver League-like games. Where traps is a very common mistake of not having enough. Right? Watch freaking Andy's games. He always has traps when he needs them. So maybe if you want to have Patata to even the score here, some trap mode might be in order. But we've got siege launchers now, which, according to someone in an earlier set, can easily take down castles. There is the emote. No effect so far, but some bombard cannons at least, dude. Legend is preparing his big maneuver here at the top. And Patata calls GG again, because he lost his SO. Did he see the top or something? Out of gold? Do we have the classic out of gold GG? There's gold here. There's 6k on that. Feels a bit like it doesn't want us to miss the quarterfinals. I would prefer some more competitive spirit though. Over seeing the whole set. You have enough points to redeem 2 flex masters. Potato loot. Apparently selling and re-importing potatoes or something is good for your income when it comes to rocks. Because potatoes seem to rock. Tata didn't send me a code. Let's look on spec dashboard. Don't want to bug him. 2-0 for Legend. Quite impressive to win Frankie Malian. But there was a pretty close game. And for the next one, once again an amazing matchup for Patata. Bengalis versus Turks. Turks have no counter to battle elephants. So let us see the map. Maybe the rush. Maybe Legend can make something happen with the rush here. It's a very close map. Prediction is up for game number 3. If you're ending them, Kaikoko, then I know I don't have to. So let me know. Oh, the score is wrong here. Stone walls. That should be even better for Bengalis, I think, because it kind of guarantees they get to an elephant mass. Our big question is, what is my scoreboard doing? Doesn't let me stop it. Bit further. Stop! Stop! Thank you. To capture it. 45 walls right next to each other. Both Sims getting 45 walls. Oh no. Oh no, only one stay! No! Patata! I feared it. I feared it. There is one unit Turks can't counter. And the only way Patata loses this matchup is if he doesn't make balance. He made it stable. He's making elephant archers. I mean, elephant archers is also a unit Turks can't counter, I think. There's 2 units Turks can't counter, so it's making one of them. So maybe it's fine. Elephant archers are maybe even tougher. Are they even tougher? No, I think battle elephants are tougher. Because we have... Well, scorpions kind of counter both of them a little bit. But not well enough, I think. Maybe elephant archers are harder. Huh? Maybe I like it, actually. I'm rethinking. Maybe siege elephant elite battle elephant instead of... No battle elephant, but siege elephant archer. You know what? Actually, this might even be better. And we only have 2 siege workshops. But siege elephant in front should be amazing against rams. Against scorpions, I mean. And against rams. Iliasha style to rams? Yeah, but siege elephants kill rams. I mean, battle elephants would do a better job at it, but... problem is bombard cannons, right? Bombard cannons kill siege elephants, whereas bombard cannons don't kill battle elephants. So yeah, I probably still like battle elephants better, but this could also work. And it kind of looks more amazing. And here comes the pain. Here comes the Bengali push. Scorpion, bombard cannon, and some camels. I guess the best you can do with Turks. Maybe Janissaries. No, Janissaries don't work against the archers. So, yeah. Like, I don't know how Legend stops this. We had a hard matchup last time as well, and we managed to win it. So, let's see. Should be really hard to stop though for Turks. Especially with the wild start. It's kind of horrible for Turks. I think Legend could have used his re. But not, yeah, no, you don't want to use a re on this matchup. Bets are about to close. If you want to bet, do it now. As camels are trying to surround the ele archers. The siege is now getting nice shots off. The siege elephants are blocked by the stone pile here. Trying to work on the walls only, and now the siege is getting amazing shots. There would need to be battle elephants around this, I think, or maybe even light calf. I mean, you do have the stable, could use something from it. There's still more siege elephants, more elephant archers in the queue. Now the siege elephants are in the front again, which should make the engagements better. Scorpions are going down, And the elephant steamroll is starting at the front of the base. Legend expanding, even getting relics, doing all the experienced DMer stuff, whereas Patata is just pushing in with still a quite unstoppable army though. Had more siege elephants needed. Siege elephants once are getting stuck behind the stone pile. One siege elephant in front again now. Elephant archers need to focus the bombard cannons, because the bombard cannons kind of the only thing that's taking down the siege elephants. They are still firing at scorpions. Way more villagers for Patata again, but not really going to work. And now the bombard cannons getting focused down. Finally, more siege elephants being produced. Anybody take the market? Yeah, Patata this time took the market. Nice. That should help him at getting a more decent army out. Now has some villagers on gold, so we'll slowly be able to add more siege elephants. 12 more in the queue. More siege workshops would be really nice, or would have been nice at least. Trebuchets could also be used now, I feel, for Patata once again. But army count is 62 to 20, 120 to 50 population. Patata in a big lead here, and the elephant archers aren't really going down to the scorps, rather the scorps to the elephant archers, as they aren't really masked yet. Hussars, Legend desperately trying to find a counter. 69 Hussar in queue, and I don't think it will be enough. But the economy is outside, so we're kind of not killing the most important stuff on here. And siege elephants are the only siege. Some castles, some economy development as well now by Patata. Patata having more farms against the player that is queuing a lot of Hussar. The elephant archers are trying to raid. Can't really because of the stone wall. More siege elephants coming in. Siege elephant pathing probably as bad as ram pathing. I haven't used siege elephants in a while, but ram pathing is kind of terrible right now. I mean, all pathing is kind of terrible, but especially ram pathing is terrible currently. It's looking very strong for Patata though. 150 population, very, very worthy army. 11k value, military value to 3k. Now also working on that castle. Monks, another thing that isn't great for Turks. So Turks kind of built to not have counters to elephants, only getting spearmen, getting very bad monks. And they get heavy score, but that's what Legend tried. It did not work against the siege elephants mainly, but also not really that much against the elite elephant archers. And Legend calls the GG. Patata takes game number 3. I think a very hard matchup. And then especially with the walls, very death-bally. Farms around the TC. Ay, ay, ay. This is so ugly. But Patata won the game. And important point on the scoreboard. Could really help him further in the group stage. It is round robin, so game wins matter as well. And even better economy development by Patata. Patata's economy development really isn't bad. And it's not due to the space for farms around the GC. I feel like sometimes I'm meaner to people I really like when casting. But he's doing a lot of things good. I really like his eco development. Let's go! He never marked civs really here, right? But we have a 2-2-1 on the scoreboard. And we had Bengalis winning now after Malians and Portuguese lost. Slavs won, Franks won, and Turks lost. So Legend is just going in order. So Patata can think now, what do I want to play against Khmer? And I think the answer is the Saiyans. Gujaras, don't think you want to play them with Khmer. Could try to go for an early win with Persians maybe. But Legend's remaining saves aren't too bad. Let's see. And it is what I predicted. It is Khmer versus Sicilians. So new prediction is up. I think. Yes, it looks like a new prediction. Or not? Oh, it looks like the old one. But you will see it when we have Khmer against Sicilians. Legend. Think like Khmer always. See what Patata can do with Sicilians. Said game 3, not game 4. Ah, so you're correcting it. Now, this is... Now the prediction is up, right? And in 10 minutes, or around 10 minutes, the semifinals of the main event will start as well. No, not the semifinals, but the quarterfinals. Frost against Freaking Chris starts in 10 minutes. But let's first look at the conclusion of the Silver Leg match here. Potential conclusion, we could also go to a game 5. I don't know what I would do then, but we're gonna find out. And we do have Khmer for Legend. PatataMaxtex with the Sicilian. Starting with very quick Siege Workshops, expecting Elephant score. Therefore, only 1 barracks and 1 stable. That's an old Khmer build order to count in a Khmer mirror. Which kind of makes me think it could work here. Knights as a starting unit. Patata's just using his to defend. Oh no, it's not Knights, it's Sir Bertrand. So with the heroes, you could kind of do that. Because they trade defensively better. Water plays a role as well. Legend, a lot more dogs plays, but Patata, the first one to have one up here. And I think the more important leg, the one that's straight between the Patata, also working on the left leg. Sir Bertrand fighting an elephant. And it is Sir Bertrand, so will he win? No, the ape and elephant wins. He was a hero, but the other guy was an elephant. So Goliath winning against David today. Siege onagers in Q, Cavalier, Halberdier, but not that many production buildings by PatataMaxtex. Feels like he could struggle against the Elephant Mars. He needs a meat shield for his siege onagers. Another siege workshop. Way too early TC. You have 2 barracks and a stable only. You should, like, I don't know, I would just make 8, like, something like 8 barracks, 5 siege workshops or something would be reasonable here. But the elephants have to pass through the middle. Could potentially give us some demo shots, and maybe demo are the intended meat shield for Patata. His army comp last game worked, so maybe shouldn't doubt him that much. Gains from both. Both seem to have dry dock as well. I think shipwright only for the Sicilian store, and I like the Donjon edition. Or maybe seen them earlier, maybe a quick castle as well. Siege onagers are out now, but now the elephants are kind of in the base. And there is no meat shield for the elephants because the Halberdiers have kind of all trickled away, which means the siege onagers could go down to the elephants, and the elephants are reaching Patata's base. I don't know why I have these weird cutoffs again, sorry for that.
Let's go PatataMaxtex.
PatataMaxtex? Hi, Trappy. Thank you for the 2 months. With Prime. And I think you calling him PatataMaxtex might have made him potato here a bit. Because the siege onagers are all getting sniped instantly. And it is looking quite nice for our favorite legend of the DM community. Fast fire ships now again should be susceptible to demos, but I think the elephants with the lack of military buildings. Now Patata realized he needs more barracks. Now he's going for 10 barracks. I think if he would have done that instantly, game would have gone way better for him, but the elephants are kind of too deep into the base to get the elephants out now. Not a single castle on the field for the Sicilians as well. All the villagers hiding in the town centers, and the elephant stampede is now in. I feel like this one Patata is doing one thing right that I told him before, not give up too easily. So I like that. Because I think he resigned too quickly 2 times. And this time he's resigning at the right time. But he took a game of Legend. I mean, that's something to be proud of, I think. Legend has been playing DM for 20 years. But Patata playing DM for a bit more since a month, I think. Started the last game was super weird. Mouse moved to the other screen and I built way less barracks. I wanted to fix the scenes against Square. Yep, yeah, that was like kind of obvious from the draft, right? I mean, once you figure out that he picked Slash, then Franks, then Turks, it wasn't too hard to figure out that he would pick Square next, I think. So I like the Sicilians pick against it. But yeah, like, okay. You knew you had to add more barracks. Maybe check your settings again a bit there. And the May and the strength and saw the gold pile after resigning. Yeah, I think there is 6k. Yeah, it would have brought you back to water. But I also don't think it's too wise to, like, if you run out of gold, make trash and hope the other guy also runs out of gold before you resign then, I think. I think game 1 and 2 you could have easily played on. Game 1, you might have been even in a better spot than in game 2. And I think it was still 30% win chance for you in game 1 when you resigned. Also, please, like, this game, it was good, right? The TC's gone now, but please no farm space next to your TC, man. I mean, if you're playing against me next, maybe. I don't know, we're in the same group. So please make farm space next to your TC and less barracks than here in the end. But your eco, like your eco development was really nice. I think you out-ecoed Legend, who's been playing the game for like played way more DM than you, right? You out-ecoed him in most games. That was really nice to see. And you added wood eco with Portuguese. Loved it.